Drawing is the foundation of visual arts. That may seem a bold statement, but we believe it is true. Even abstract work benefits greatly from basic drawing skill. The good news is that anyone can learn to draw. To be a competent draftsman, you will have to work at it, but we believe you can begin to see satisfying results from the start. Drawing may have a reputation for being difficult. Many people have been discouraged by the idea that only the talented few can draw, but this reputation is not deserved. Drawing is a learnable skill. The key to success with drawing is practicing one small concept at a time. Now let us understand the basic split of tones. They are light tone, mid tone and the dark tone. As the word suggests, light tone is light in color. The mid tone colors are the middle of the tonal spectrum. It is neither dark nor light. And towards the last spectrum comes a dark value, which is dark tone. So what is shadow? Shadows are the building blocks for creating a convincing illusion of the things in the picture. Just imagine a room with flooding light from all the directions. Can you recognize that object? Any value, any color? No. The amount of light shows us more about the appearance of a given object. One of the best ways to learn to see and to draw shadow is to use just one tone or value. It is surprising how much a single dark value can reveal about the appearance of the object. Looking at shadows can be confusing at first because of the many changes of the values. Here I will show you the application of the tonal values, which is light tone, mid tone and the dark tone. How to get the three basic split of tones. Here you have to give the light pressure to get the light tone value. It is hardly visible, and in the mid-toned area you have to increase the pressure than you have given in light-toned area. As you increase the pressure, you can see the variation in tonal values. It is neither dark nor light. Now see the difference. Here we have to give more pressure to get the darker value or the darker tone. As I increase more pressure, you can see we are getting the dark tone, which is the last spectrum of the tonal value. So these are the three basic split of tones. Making a full tonal drawing is rewarding but a tricky business. Tones are based on relationships. That is, tones look light or dark in relation to other tones. When you have only the white of your paper to work against and nothing else to compare to, tonal relationships are difficult to establish. Now I will lightly sketch a circle and you can see how the process works from the general to the specific. If line drawing creates the proportions, handling of tone creates a form. Always keep this in the mind. Initially try to create a single light source. It has many advantages. Always keep a single light source in your mind. See, if you work on a multiple sources, it will always add conflict tones and it will distract the shadows as well. Now study the same three forms of stones with the effect of single light shining on them. The area where the light hits is known as highlighted area, where the tone will be very flat or white. And here comes the cast shadow. The area where the light falls is called the highlighted area, and that area will be flat or white. As you progress, you can give the different variations of tones or the variation of forms in your artwork. So since we are working with three basic tones, which is light tone, mid tone and dark tone, understanding and judging the tone is quite difficult. If you fail to give the variation of forms, your artwork will look flat and lifeless. So determining the tone is essential in creating illusion of forms, and it is very important to decide the white space and where the depth should be given. If your painting looks flat, the chances are that the tonal values are incorrect. That's why you have to determine the forms or the different forms of tones in your mind. Try always beginning your shading by using light tone, and it will give it will quickly become obvious where you need to lighten or darken in your painting or picture. And as you progress, you can see you will get a plenty of opportunity to make adjustments. So don't get upset or don't get worried about your mistakes. So always think that mistakes are good, in fact. So over a time you will learn to see the different tonal values and depth and dimension in your picture. So at that point you will feel more accomplished and you will feel more happy. Now we have to give cast shadow. So what is cast shadow? The cast shadow is shaped by the object themselves, and it will vary in different sizes depending upon their angle, the distance, and the light source. The cast shadow should be correctly stated. They anchor an object to the surface they rest on. Working under a single light source has many advantages. Multiple light sources add conflicts tone and it distracts from the firmness of the shadow. Now you can see how a simple drawing gets its dimension and depth by giving cast shadow. Shadows are always confusing at first because of the many changes of values. Our eyes almost instantaneously adapt to changes in lighting, so always keep practicing. This is a final composition used by the three tonal values, highlight and the cast shadow.